Ever had one of those cringeworthy moments where you just want to crawl under a rock? Well, imagine being in front of millions of people. Yep, even A-list celebrities aren't immune to the most awkward interviews that go viral. From uncomfortable silences to bizarre answers, today we're diving into 20 of the most cringy celebrity interviews that left everyone saying, "What just happened?" Get ready to cringe, laugh, and maybe even feel a little better about your own awkward moments. Let's get into it. Number 1, Tom Hanks on The Graham Norton Show, 2017. Starting off with the beloved Tom Hanks, you'd think this guy could do no wrong, right? Well, in 2017, he had this hilarious yet awkward moment on The Graham Norton Show when he tried to tell a funny story, but things just didn't go according to plan. The story got lost in translation, and instead of laughing along, he ended up just staring awkwardly as the audience and guests were all left in confusion. We all love Tom, but that was awkward. Number 2, Jennifer Lawrence on The Tonight Show, 2013. Next up is Jennifer Lawrence, who's known for being totally real, but she got real awkward on The Tonight Show in 2013. Jimmy Fallon asked her about her struggles with social anxiety, and she just rambled on about not knowing how to party. It's one of those too honest moments that you kind of have to cringe at, but it's also so relatable. Honestly, who hasn't had a moment like that? Number 3, Kanye West interrupting Taylor Swift at the MTV VMAs 2009. Okay, so this one's not exactly an interview, but it's too viral to ignore. Remember the 2009 MTV VMAs? When Kanye West stormed the stage during Taylor Swift's acceptance speech and shouted, "Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time." The silence, the shock, and Taylor's confused face made this one of the most awkward moments ever, and it's still talked about today. Number 4, Britney Spears on the XFactor, 2012. Britney Spears, everyone. The XFactor judges table was a bit stiff when Brit was on the panel. She was asked to give feedback, and she delivered one of the most awkward, almost robotic responses ever. Her complete lack of enthusiasm became a viral meme, and fans were wondering if she was even there. I mean, come on, Britney, throw us a bone. Number 5, Joaquin Phoenix on the David Letterman Show, 2009. Joaquin Phoenix made one of the most awkward appearances in late-night TV history in 2009. He showed up on the David Letterman Show looking like he didn't want to be there, giving strange, short answers and basically acting like a zombie. People were left wondering if he was okay or if this was some weird performance art. Either way, it made for an unforgettable and super uncomfortable interview. Number 6, Kristen Stewart on The Tonight Show, 2012. We all know Kristen Stewart can be a bit awkward in interviews, but her 2012 appearance on The Tonight Show takes the cake. Jimmy Fallon couldn't even get a decent conversation out of her. She kept mumbling and fidgeting, looking anywhere but at the camera. It was so awkward that people felt secondhand embarrassment just watching it. But hey, we all love her anyway. Number 7, Adele on The Graham Norton Show, 2015. Adele is a total queen, but even she has her awkward moments. In 2015, during an appearance on The Graham Norton Show, she got all flustered when telling a funny story about her son, and it quickly became super awkward, but in the best way possible. It was funny, heartwarming, and adorable, and yes, it went viral for all the right reasons. Number 8, Justin Bieber on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, 2011. Remember when Justin Bieber had that super awkward 2011 interview with Ellen? He looked so uncomfortable when Ellen started poking at his relationship rumors and his feelings about being a teen heartthrob. He turned beet red, barely managed to smile, and it was just one of those interviews that had everyone cringing, but also secretly loving it. Because, well, we've all been there. Number 9, Shia LaBeouf on I Am Not Famous Anymore interview, 2014. Shia LaBeouf took awkwardness to a whole new level in 2014 when he wore a paper bag over his head that read, "I am not famous anymore," during an interview at the Berlin Film Festival. He refused to talk, gave bizarre, cryptic answers, and generally made everyone watching super uncomfortable. Was it art? Was it performance? Either way, it was awkward, and the internet couldn't stop talking about it. Number 10, Leonardo DiCaprio on Oscars nomination interview, 2016. Leonardo DiCaprio is a legend, right? But even he had his awkward moment in 2016 when he struggled to express how it felt to finally get his Oscar nomination for The Revenant. The interviewer kept interrupting him, and Leo just couldn't get his thoughts together. The awkward silences and stammering made this interview one of those viral moments that had us all rooting for Leo even more. Number 11, Ryan Gosling on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, 2011. Up next, we have the ever-charming Ryan Gosling, who showed us that even the smoothest guys can get nervous. In 2011, during his appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, Ellen asked him about his relationship with actress Eva Mendes. Ryan's reactions were awkwardly cute. He looked visibly uncomfortable, blushed, and struggled to get his words out. It was so cringe-worthy and relatable, especially when we all know how hard it is to talk about our personal lives, but we love him even more for it. Number 12. Zayn Malik on The Graham Norton Show 2016. Zayn Malik, known for his calm and cool persona, was anything but chill during his 2016 interview on The Graham Norton Show. When asked about his departure from One Direction, Zayn couldn't help but seem nervous, awkwardly avoiding eye contact and giving short, distant responses. It was one of those moments where you felt secondhand embarrassment. Zayn was clearly uncomfortable with the situation, and fans couldn't stop talking about how awkward the whole interview felt. Number 13. Kendall Jenner on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, 2017. Kendall Jenner is known for her poise and grace, but during her 2017 interview on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, the nerves definitely showed. Ellen asked her some personal questions about her dating life and Instagram posts, and Kendall couldn't help but squirm. She was clearly uncomfortable, fidgeting and giving short answers. The whole thing was super awkward, and fans couldn't help but cringe, though it made her more relatable than ever. Number 14. Chris Pratt on The Graham Norton Show 2015. Chris Pratt is normally the life of the party, but in his 2015 appearance on The Graham Norton Show, he tried to show off his dance moves. And let's just say it didn't go as planned. He gave it his all, but instead of looking cool, it came off as stiff and awkward. The more he tried to salvage it, the worse it got. But that's what makes Chris so lovable, right? He knows how to laugh at himself, and the viral clip of him trying to dance is proof of that. Number 15. Emma Watson on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, 2015. Emma Watson's interview with Stephen Colbert in 2015 was definitely one for the books. She was promoting her work as a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador, and Stephen, being the hilarious host he is, made some awkward comments about feminism that just didn't land. Emma, always the professional, tried her best to steer the conversation back to her work, but you could see the frustration and awkwardness building. It was one of those moments that went viral because you could feel Emma's "this isn't funny" vibe, but we still admire her for handling it with grace. Number 16. Miley Cyrus on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, 2013. Miley Cyrus, everyone. In 2013, she sat down with Ellen DeGeneres for a chat that quickly turned into a chaotic, awkward mess. Miley, who was in the middle of her wild phase, rambled on about her VMA performance and her crazy antics, and Ellen just couldn't keep up. Miley made it clear that she wasn't in the mood for a serious interview, and the whole thing turned into a weird and awkward moment that left everyone cringing and laughing at the same time. Number 17. Harry Styles on The Graham Norton Show, 2017. Harry Styles is usually smooth, but during his 2017 interview on The Graham Norton Show, he had a moment that was just awkward. When the topic of his rumored relationships came up, Harry seemed like he'd rather be anywhere else. He gave awkward laughs, avoided the question, and tried to change the subject, making the whole situation even more uncomfortable. But hey, we get it, Harry. Sometimes we all have our awkward moments. The clip quickly went viral, and fans couldn't stop talking about how relatable it was. Number 18. Cardi B on Jimmy Kimmel Live, 2018. Cardi B is never shy, but during her 2018 interview on Jimmy Kimmel Live, she had us all laughing and cringing at the same time. She gave some incredibly awkward and hilarious answers while talking about her experience with motherhood. She seemed a little overwhelmed by the questions, and her awkwardness only made us love her more. The interview went viral because of her honesty, humor, and genuine reaction to the chaos of being a new mom. Fans couldn't stop replaying the clip. Number 19. Emma Stone on The Tonight Show, 2012. Emma Stone is known for her infectious laugh, but during her 2012 interview with Jimmy Fallon, that laugh became extra awkward. Emma couldn't stop giggling at the smallest things, and it got to the point where she was laughing uncontrollably, even when the conversation was about serious topics. It was awkward, but also so relatable. Who hasn't been in that situation where you just can't stop laughing at something that isn't even funny? The clip went viral, and it became one of Emma's most memorable and awkward moments. Number 20. Seth Rogen and James Franco on The Late Show with David Letterman, 2014. Finally, we have Seth Rogen and James Franco, two of Hollywood's funniest guys, unless you're talking about their 2014 interview with David Letterman. The duo was promoting their film, The Interview, but instead of focusing on the movie, they went off on their weird, surreal humor that was just too awkward for the audience to handle. The bizarre jokes and awkward pauses had Letterman looking confused, but it made for some hilarious and viral TV moments. Fans still talk about this interview today. So, there you have it. 20 of the most awkward celebrity interviews that went viral. From secondhand embarrassment to those awkward silences we all live for, these moments remind us that even celebrities are just humans like us. Which interview made you cringe the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell